Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Let's see if we can get a couple people in the room and get this thing going.
We on live. We on.
All right, let's give it to him. Let's one more person in the place. There we go. Writes, "Hey, gay." I think she missed.
Hey, who?
I think that's a typo.
Oh, jeez. My wife's got to chill out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 20 of the Village Legends podcast. Episode 20. I'm your man, Cess. C Flash here by my side. We made it. Episode 20, baby. Barry Sanders edition, Gary Payton edition, you name it. Give us your favorite number 20s in the comments. Ladies and gents, a lot to talk about today. The WNBA playoffs are hot and heavy. Semifinals are in effect as we speak. NCAA football news with my man C Flash, the NFL news and notes, some news from the MLB. September races are heating up. And we got a special guest today in the boxing segment. Can't wait to introduce him and get him in here with his opinions and our news and notes for the day. My man C, it's been a good week, my brother, for sports. Let him know what we're talking about today on episode 20. Hit him.
See, when you say the episode 20, that's a great number because you know what? That's a hell of an accomplishment. A lot of people are not successful with 20 anything. But it's great, and I'm glad to be back to talk about sports because this is what we love to do. With everything going on in the world today, sports is just the thing that makes us smile, makes us happy, and we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start with WNBA. I'm sorry, before we do that, we're gonna go into NBA. We're gonna give a round of applause to this young lion that plays for the Golden State Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga, the forward. Small forward, I would call him, signed a $8 million qualifying offer worth 3 years for 3 years, $75.2 million with a team option of $48.3 million guaranteed with the Golden State Warriors. So he's not going anywhere, folks. The Golden State Warriors are working on things, and they're doing some outstanding things to keep their roster. Thank you. They're keeping their roster to where it should be, up to date, because of the great Steph Curry and Draymond. Them guys are no longer the young lions. They have their 4 titles, but the ownership in the upper office is doing the right thing by signing these young talents that are going to be in the future. And we don't know how much longer Steve Kerr is going to be the coach. So it makes sense. My pops is a Golden State fan, so he loves talking about his the chef Steph Curry. So, but this helps out with Golden State and long term. We're gonna
rightfully so, by the way, greatest shooter of all time. Rightfully so.
So, and I forgot also, congratulations to you, Jonathan. Whenever people I see, especially young stars alike and talent, get their bag, man, listen, I don't hate. I congratulate. This is something that's awesome, and it should always. When you work hard, you play hard. But working hard gets those bags. So, again, congratulations to you, Jonathan. I want to talk about the WNBA because it's really not topic right now, along with heading into the MLB and the playoffs and everything like that. Football, but we're going to jump into the WNBA. We want to give flowers to the great, actually the most dominant player right now in the WNBA, and that's A'ja Wilson, 4-time WNBA MVP, 2-time world champion. Also, her third. She's also with. She got her Defensive Player of the Year. This is her third, but she's splitting it.
She's splitting
She
that.
split it with the Lynx, Alana Smith. So we want to give everyone their flowers on that. As of right now, Asia Wilson is the most dominant basketball player in the league.
Oh yeah.
There is no argument.
question.
There's no confusion. She is the most dominant player in the league, and I gotta say, the Las Vegas Aces are my picks to be crown champs. So again, watching them win them last 16 games in a row was enough for me to say that this is their trophy to lose. She is a great she's a great talent, and again, congratulations to her, and also the Paige Beckers getting Rookie of the Year.
We called it. We called it here on the podcast. We called it.
Yes, we did. There's more to come out with that as well, because we got to do also the Coach of the Year and assistants, executives. But we talk about all sports.
That's right.
We talk about all sports, so everybody understands we do not have any favorites, no matter what our team is. This is a sports podcast. Village Legends podcast talks about all sports, no biases or nothing like that. What do you think, Seth? And who would you go to? Because the remaining teams in the WNBA playoffs are the Las Vegas Aces, the Minnesota Lynx, the Indiana Fever, and the Phoenix Mercury. Who do you have, Seth, and why?
Well, let's put it in context. The Fever are playing the Aces, and the Mercury are playing the Lynx. The Mercury are actually up on the Lynx as we record this right now. At halftime, they're up 7 over the Lynx. It's 4 great teams, and shout out to the Fever for getting there without Caitlin Clark at the end run there, and without Sophie Cunningham, who both went down with season-ending injuries. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell she was probably the runner-up for Rookie there for maintaining that squad. They still got a chance, but I'm with you, my brother. Who did you pick? You picked the Aces, right?
I'm gonna go with the Aces.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I think that they were coming in hot. They're on a hot streak, and I think it's going to continue. I think they'll beat the Fever. Fever had a great run, but I think it's over for them. I think the Aces will go finals, and they will win it. What's up, Wilderman? And Jesslyn checks in saying, hi, Daddy. What's up?
Yes.
Welcome in. Absolutely. So, shout out to the award winners as well. More awards to come. Like you said, another one will be announced tomorrow for the WNBA. Also, shout out to Tina Charles, who won the Community Leadership Award, basically for all her hard work in the community and to help, bring the NBA brand out there in a positive way. So shout out to her for that as well. So we'll keep you guys posted as the WNBA playoffs heat up. And the finals are right around the corner. I'm sure we'll be talking about that in the next week or two. My brother, what else we got? Anything else in the basketball world?
No, I'm just the fact that everybody's getting ready for the NBA. The camps are coming, and I'm sure everybody's getting prepared as normal, as they should. These are the pros. This is around the time that we're coming close to October, so they're gonna have their training camps, and they're gonna get their players aligned for the season. Those NBA fans and college basketball fans, just basketball fans alike, get prepared, get excited, because it's here. It's right around the corner. So everybody just get ready. Because,
that's right.
Hey.
Shout out to my Knicks making some nice moves to solidify their bench.
Okay.
Let's see if it works out for them, my brother.
Yeah.
All right. So that's about it on the basketball front. From the hard court, we're going to go over to the gridiron. We're going to talk some NCAA football before we jump into the National Football League. I believe my man C Flash, you got some news and notes for us, brother. Hit him.
Yes. Just some scores that took place yesterday along with the NCAA football. We're going to talk about Auburn and Oklahoma. Oklahoma defeated Auburn yesterday. Miami defeated Florida. Michigan defeated Nebraska. And Indiana destroyed Illinois. I'm happy because, number one, I'm a Michigan fan. My pops is Ohio State fan.
As am I.
Yes, just like my partner says.
Yep.
The Big Ten is now the SEC. So for those who did not hear that, and if I sound like I might have been breaking up on that, I say it again. College football fans, listen. The Big Ten is now the SEC of college football.
Mm.
We are the criminal of crime. Okay, we're on top of the mountain right now. So everybody
No
need to
question.
stand down about that Southern Athletic Conference because we have the Big Ten that's in control now. Like it,
question.
hate it, or love it. Okay. We have some big games coming on. Hold on. We have some futuristic games coming that are going to take place, especially this Saturday. I think the one of the big ones will be Oregon versus Penn State. That's going to be a big game next
It's a
Saturday
big one.
for all my college football fans alike and anyone that really follows college football like I do, and our podcast does. It's going to be one hell of a game because it's going to be bragging rights for the CFP, and get ready for that. It's going to be something that's going to be fantastic to watch. Again, I know I named some teams and some scores. I just want to go into Oklahoma, how defeated Auburn 24-17. USC defeated Michigan State 45-31. It's going to be full of competition with the NIL deal. And for those who don't know, since the fact that college players are getting paid a lot, getting paid now, it's going, and also the transfer portal. The same teams that have been dominant for many years, mind you, this is why Coach Saban left, and other coaches have left as well. They've seen the writing on the wall. Things are different now. You might as well call today's college football the new NFL. Because they're getting paid, and there is no penalties on these schools as we speak of it right now. So right now they're enjoying this. A lot of teams, a lot of colleges are literally enjoying this. Oklahoma, for instance, has turned around their program majorly right now. They might have a Heisman candidate at quarterback because this kid is nasty. But at the same token, it's helping out the low Division I schools that don't get a chance to shine like the normal Michigans, the Ohio States, the Alabamas, uh, the Clemsons. So again, the NIL it's a gift or a curse.
It's a gift to me. I think it's long. It was a long time coming. Excuse me. It does change the landscape a little bit, but the schools with the money are still the schools with the money. So those are the kids that are going to be getting paid. Those are doesn't change much. I feel on the recruiting end of things because it's still the top dogs are still going to be the top dogs, but I think gives them a little more incentive. It helps the families out in those years that rather than them struggling. And some of these guys won't make the NFL, which is the truth. Even the NIL guys, not all of them make the NFL. So every little bit of the help, helps. Every little bit of that helps. So shout out to them. And I agree with you on the Big Ten topic. It's a solid.
Steal.
Yep.
It's a steal. I mean, it is a steal.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to touch bases on real quick, Seth, is the fact that do you believe that there should be a restriction on the NIL? I mean, listen, the money's there, but when you talk about a kid, a freshman, okay, that might be 17, just turned 18, okay, do you believe the fact that these kids could be looking at $15 million to sign with that school? For those who are listening to us and our viewers and listeners, I think that's a problem.
Mm.
We have to put a cap on this, or college football is not going to be college football no more. It's going to be something that's just like the Canadian Football League. It's going to have its real. It first of all, it grossed $1 billion, so it's just as big as the NFL. But there needs to be a cap on the NIL. And if not, things are gonna go real south. I'm sorry,
We'll
and
see.
that's just my
How
opinion.
many years has been going now? A couple years
I
now,
would
right?
say
This is
going on
year
3 years,
3.
now. I
Yeah,
would
so
say
we'll
3
see.
years.
We'll see. Chris Smith chimes in says the Giants are 0-3, looking good for the draft. You giving us the loss already? Oh my goodness, man! Wait till it was a few hours ago. KC versus the Giants in East Rutherford tonight, right? That's
Tonight,
that's the
yes.
game of the week. It's prime time. Do it if you like. It's going to be, to me, it's going to be I think it's going to be another one of those barn burners where Russell Wilson's up in the 300s for yards passing.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes is right there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, our defense is up. Ours being in the Giants defense, like my man C Flash's shirt. Hopefully, somebody comes up. And I know our special guest has something to say about it too. We'll wait for his opinion when he gets on. What else we got, my brother? What else we got in football?
Just the latest what's going on with the score. Well, sorry, we have the scores. Cowboys and the Bears right now. The Bears are leading the Cowboys 24-14, and that's in halftime. Cardinals and the 49ers are 6-3, which is kind of crazy in the third quarter. Wow. The Saints versus Seahawks. Seahawks is 41-6 in the third quarter. I'm sorry, Seahawks are leading 41-6. Broncos 17-10 Chargers right now in the third quarter. The Jets, they try to rally and come back. Listen, Jet fans,
hang in there. We're with you. We understand.
I'm not here to throw daggers at anybody's team. We have our stadium that we share. Everyone knows we share MetLife Stadium. Was I happy about the fact that we took MetLife and made it MetLife Stadium? It should have always been Giant Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Bottom line, because we have the most hardware out of the two. So we're not trying to disrespect the Jet fan or the Jet fan base. But right now, you guys are in a rebuilding year. I respect how you guys try to come back. You lost versus the Buccaneers 27-29. Packers and the Browns. That's crazy. The Packers lost that game 13-10. There's a lot of craziness going on in the NFL. Steelers beat the Patriots. Eagles. I have to say, I thought the Eagles were gonna lose that game. Don't ever go on my picks. Eagles came back to beat the Rams.
Wow.
33-26.
Wow.
So
it's got game of the week all over. That was a great finish there. Chris Smith says them Chiefs are coming out angry tonight. 35-3 Chiefs. Oh. That would be a crusher. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for checking in. Thank you so much. The NFL, it never stops. And it's another exciting week. I know fantasy football's hot and heavy right now. I'm a Giants fan, but I got Mahomes and Kelsey going tonight. So I'm hoping it's not 35-3. I'm hoping it's 42-35 Giants. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, I'm not gonna give a score on this at all. I just want the W. I'm gonna be as professional as most people on a podcast would be. I believe that the Demon will pull the game out tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to struggle with their injuries, and injuries play a factor in professional sports. So we're gonna find out what happens tonight. I'm just glad we're home. I'm glad that we're not the visitors. That Kansas City is coming to MetLife, and we're going to be rocking. Yes, we are. I want to talk about some NFL injuries as well. These parts, so we can debate this, but I just wanted to throw it out there for all listeners and viewers. Understand that injuries play a major part. The Washington Redskins, I stand corrected. The Commanders with QB Jaden Daniels, he's out with a knee injury, a knee sprain, and he's going to missed some significant time.
That's a tough one.
Joe Burrow, of course, if no one is aware of this, I'm bringing it to your attention now. He's going to be out for about 3 months. For Joe Burrow to be out
That's a tough
with what the offensive juggernaut and stars he has on that team right now, missing that man, as Mark Jackson, former NBA player and coach, said, "Mama, there goes that man." Joe Burrow is that man, and for him not to be in the lineup is rough. So I don't know what's gonna happen with the Bengals. Wish them luck, but
tough road ahead.
it's real tough, because I like Joe Burrow. He really is cool, Joe. There is ice in that kid's veins, and he's for real.
I agree.
He will be missed. And also JJ McCarthy, Michigan. Love you, JJ. He's going to be out also for a little bit. He has a high ankle sprain. And anyone that has ever played the sport or sports alike, high ankle sprain is no joke. It is. They actually say they might have diagnosed it as a fracture, but it's not a bad fracture. It's a low grade fracture around your leg area, but it still takes time to heal, and it's very painful. So get healthy, fellas, and we'll see you when we see you.
No doubt, no doubt. Anything else with the National Football League, my brother?
Wait a second. Okay, yeah. So there is some I did want to talk about, and it's up for debate. And all NFL fans alike, and especially in at the AFL East. I mean, AFC East. Tua Tagovailoa, former star standout at Alabama, and national champion. For those who are aware of it and are not aware of it, Tua has dealt with, in the past, he's dealt with concussions. Concussions has been a real serious point to his career, but he still was able to get a bag. And they signed him to an extension with the Miami Dolphins. He's got teammates, not too many that will come out and speak up about his performance as of yet. I just don't know how much longer Tua is going to be around in the NFL. It sucks when I have to say that, but I'm being a realist because when we talk about sports, we're being a realist. It doesn't matter how you feel or how I feel, how my partner Seth feels. We're being realists, and right now, Tua is looking like he's going down a slope, and I hope there might be a path for. But I believe the Dolphins made a mistake. Right now, they stand 0-3, and it's not looking real promising for the rest of the season. Even ESPN analysts and a lot of sport analysts have come out and said the same thing. Their season's over, and I agree. I believe the Miami Dolphins season is over. What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's over. So it's only 2 games. I hear you. I wouldn't say it's over, but I agree with you on Tua. The problem for the Dolphins is who's his backup,
and that's exactly my point.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, the former Jets quarterback. Oh,
yes. So take your pick. You know what I mean? You're darned if you do. You're darned if you don't. In that case, because I'd rather go with Tua. You know what I mean?
Well, when did they pull the plug on him? When did they take him out and sit him down and bench him?
It's true. It was easier for me to answer when it was 16 games. I always felt like, you take the season in quarters. Maybe give him the first 4 games, take that quarter. Now it's 17 games. It's a little bit different. But my mentality is give him the 4 games still. If you're 0-3, if you're 1-3 and you haven't passed for over 200 yards in any of those games, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I think it's time to come out. It's time to test the waters, maybe with Zach. Maybe you get lightning in a bottle with Zach, which he's done before, but it only lasts for so long for Zach, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens.
What's that word they call in movies? Shazam, and you turn into a superhero. I don't think that's gonna work, my good people. hear me when I say this. I don't think Shazam is going to save the Dolphins right now. The Dolphins are in a flux, and they have a good offensive-minded head coach. He was there with the 49ers. At the end of the day, Tua, I wish him well. I'm not throwing no daggers on that young man. I wish him well.
Talented
I
brother,
wish him
talented.
well. But at the end of the day, right now, he's in decline.
Yeah.
Let's be real. He's in decline.
Yeah, the concussions have not helped. It's very tough on Tua. We'll see what happens. What else? Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it right now. Just the Giants play tonight. For those who are Giant fans and Kansas City Chief fans, Giants play tonight. I believe game time is 8:15. If I'm not mistaken, NBC. So tune in, and I know we will. We definitely will be tuning in.
Big game, Christopher Smith. Big game, my friend.
And Christopher Smith, you're an outstanding fan of ours, which we love to see you week to week. I can't. I'm not even gonna put hater status on you because you are a consistent fan of ours. So we love you. Okay.
Absolutely. Everybody's entitled to their opinion on this show. Shout out to Josh Allen, the fastest to ever reach 300 offensive touchdowns.
All right.
Kid's a beast. Shout out to Josh.
The reigning MVP.
Yep.
Can we say that we're shocked by that, Seth?
No, I mean he's a talented player, man. He really is. He's a load to bring down when he gets moving too. Yep.
6'5", he can move.
Exactly.
And we talk about how Cam Newton was. Listen, you might as well put Josh Allen in that same category because Josh Allen can move like Cam.
Shout out to Cam. I think Josh will end up with a better career than Cam did, although nothing wrong with Cam's career. I just think while he was in the league. Guys, thank you for hanging with us through the NFL segment. We're going to move over to Major League Baseball. September races are hot and heavy. As you know, we're Mets fans, and our team has not yet clinched. Absolutely, our team has not yet clinched. We're working on it. So far, we do have some teams that are in the National League. The Phillies have clinched from our division. The Brewers have clinched. The Dodgers have clinched, and the Cubs are in as a wild card. Shout out to the Cubs. Yeah. That's a lot of young talent to get to that wild card spot. So shout out to them. They're going to be good for years to come. In the American League, the Blue Jays are in. Yankees have not clinched yet. They're still battling. They should get with the wild card, but they have not clinched it yet. The Tigers are in. Shout out to them. They had a rough second half, but they played just well enough to stay in the mix. They're in, and the Mariners are in. Speaking of the Mariners, we got to touch on Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh, the switch hitting catcher for the Seattle Mariners. Cal Raleigh has brought himself into the history books this year. See Flash. He's now the switch hitter with the most home runs in the history of baseball for one season. He surpassed Mickey Mantle's switch hit record. And shout out to him. He now sits at 57 home runs, which means not only has he surpassed Mickey for the season record for a switch hitter, he's also surpassed the Seattle Mariners' own Ken Griffey Jr. for the most home runs in Mariner history. Griffey, of course, had 56 back in the 90s, and now Raleigh sits at 57 with four games to go, whatever it is. So shout out to him. Quick shout out to the Dodgers as well. The Dodgers have made the postseason for the 13th consecutive season, 13th consecutive time. Shout out to them.
My goodness.
Yes, indeed. We know all about Ohtani. We know about Freddie Freeman. And I want to give a special shout out to Clayton Kershaw. He had his last regular season start. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. He will have some postseason time with them.
Yeah.
But his last regular season start got a great rotation. Clayton, one of the all-time greats, folks. A 3-time Cy Young Award winner. The 2014 MVP of the National League. He's a World Series champion. He's been an All-Star 8 times. And to me, the most impressive, his career is only 2.5. In this day and age, that's a beat right there. So shout out to him.
Yes.
Also, Mike Trout, we give him some love.
Yes.
Yeah, right. He hit number 400.
Jersey's own Mike
Jersey's
Trout.
own Mike Trout, Millville. Shout out to Millville. Hit number 400. Now, guys, I love Mike Trout. The last 5 years have been very, very tough on Mike Trout.
Man.
He's got 400 home runs.
Mike, come to the Mets. Come to the Mets, Mike.
Awesome to finish his career as a Met. That would be great. He's had it rough, guys. He has not played a full season in almost 10 years now, believe it or not. It's crazy. But his talent was never in question. Miss Ione checks in. Cam Newton is a real cool man. Love his accomplishments. Same here. Cam Newton is a beast.
Yes, he is.
I think Cam Newton has a place in television for as long as he wants it. He's a great on-air personality.
Fellow podcaster as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Killer Cam.
Killer Cam. We'd love to have him on our show, talk a little football with him as well. So thanks for checking in, Ione, on that. And, of course, our Mets been struggling, but not one particular man. Actually, not two guys. Our boys Pete Alonso and Juan Soto have been tremendous.
Yeah. They've
been tremendous all year. They've been probably the best 2-3 or 3-4 combo in baseball this year. Juan Soto, 40-plus home runs, 30-plus stolen bases, 100-plus RBIs, 100-plus walks.
Yeah.
Guys, there's only one other name.
Beast mode.
There's only one other name in the history of baseball who has ever done that. You know that name? Barry Bonds. That's it. It's the greatest of all time, and it's Juan Soto, the only guys to have a season where they hit 40-plus, steal 30-plus, 100 RBIs, and 100 walks. And Soto has way more than 100 walks. I think he's sitting on 114 right now, maybe. So that guy's just been phenomenal. He had a slow start, but as I was talking to my brothers, shout out to my brothers, Real Estate Jesse and Al Skrilla, as we were talking yesterday. Soto is a generational talent.
Yes, he is.
He is one of the best hitters in baseball. Don't let the 265 average fool you. Mm-hmm. The average hitter in baseball hits under 240 nowadays. So Soto is a cut above the rest, guys. I think that's it on baseball for me, my brother. You got anything to add with the major leagues?
Just the fact that, again, says what we're witnessing is greatness.
Yep.
What we're witnessing is something that we're privileged to see. Just the fact that we're alive to see it. These are stars that are phenomenal.
Yep.
And you know, from the Mike Trouts to the Aaron Judges and all these other great athletes alike that are out there. They are beasts. And, you know, when we sit there and say, well, damn, you know, that was fast that they accomplished that. And that was fast. That they tied history, or they broke. And I'm sorry that they made history, but they broke records.
Mm-hmm.
That was fast. With the way things are going today, and I've said this on past episodes, the camps. We got to pay homage to these camps that are being out here in this world today, in our country alike, state to state, city to city. These camps for the youth in all sports has generated and has brought more talent up now today than it ever had. And we have to give and pay homage and congratulate those who have taken their time from their 9-to-5 jobs to go and do this with the youth, which is the future of, you know, the sports world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure these guys will come out and say that, hey, they were in a lot of camps. Their fathers put them in, or their uncles put them in, or coaches that didn't even know them put them in these camps.
They're everywhere nowadays. Yep. They're out there.
There's more than I can count. Mm-hmm. And this is what is making these great athletes.
Absolutely. Chris Smith says, go Yankees. And he's right. Yankees are doing their thing. They've been consistent most of the year. Aaron Judge has 49 home runs. I mean, what can we say? Oh, by the way, shout out to Giancarlo Stanton, hit number 450.
Yeah.
We're speaking about a guy who hit 400 and Mike Trout. Giancarlo Stanton hit number 450. And Giancarlo, of course, a guy since they've been keeping records of this, has like the top 5 hardest hit balls like in the history of baseball, or 4 out of 5, like literally off the exit speed is the hardest of all time, and that's Giancarlo Stanton.
Judge and Stanton look like bouncers at a club. With some long, these guys look like they'll take you in the back and just beat the hell out of you. These some big boys that are swinging,
yes,
and hitting on an average for great numbers. And it's crazy,
yes, sir.
It's like, again, it's something that we're privileged to see, and we're blessed to see what a lot of these stars are doing, and just soak it all in, folks. Soak it all in,
Absolutely. Anything else in major leagues and baseball, my brother?
Who do you got winning the AL MVP?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Because Cal Raleigh is out. I believe he said 57.
57, yes, as we said, yes.
And Judge has hit how many?
49. Judge has hit 49.
Who do you got winning the AL MVP?
Man, that is a great question. I think I'm going with Cal Raleigh, folks. He's putting up historic numbers. The Mariners do not get to the playoffs without him, although neither do the Yankees without Aaron Judge. I mean, I know Judge missed a couple weeks during the season, but he still has 170 hits. He's hitting 326. He's pretty much a triple crown contender at this point. So it's going to be tight. I think I'm going to go with Raleigh just because of the historical aspect of it, and just because the Mariners were probably not picked to make the playoffs. Yankees, are expected to be there all the time. So being that the Mariners are in, I'm going to go with Raleigh.
And with our special guest, folks, I don't think he's going to agree with what we have to say, but we're going to let him talk about
he's shaking his head from the sidelines,
because we're coming close to our next segment, and he's going to have some words to say about that.
Absolutely. And I think we're at our next segment. Are we there? We ready to rock?
Yes, we are.
All right, my brother. I'm going to actually let you make the introduction on this one. All right. Let's actually get the camera situated, guys. We're going to go dark real quick, and we'll be back in 2 seconds with our special guest, and C Flash will give the intro. Here we go.
All right. You got room, Pop?
See how it looks.
Will we all fit or no?
I'm out. You guys are in.
Okay. All right. So, Village Legends podcast and viewers and listeners, this is the senior. This is my father, and we're gonna call him his name is gonna go by Pops, okay, or Pop. That's how I call him and recognize him. So we're gonna talk about our boxing segment this week on episode 20. Episode 20 is special for us because we hit 20 episodes. So this is our celebratory and excitement. And I had to get my father on to talk. As you can see, he's a Chiefs fan and I'm a Giants fan. So we're going to talk and discuss about boxing first, and then we're going to talk about other things, other sports alike as well. Because, I get, my love for sports from my father. So we have him on today.
Wait, do you guys hear that?
What's that, Pop?
Kansas City is in the stadium.
Here we go.
Here we go. So, introduce yourself.
Folks, I'm Pops.
Yes.
I'm here and ready to talk about some boxing whenever they're ready.
So what I'm going to talk to my pop about is, as everyone knows in the previous episodes, I am a big time boxing fan. And to talk about this with my father is a great accomplishment because, this is awesome. So I've asked him to come up with his top 10 or even his top 15, top 20 of greatest boxers, and also why he picked them in that order. Why does he? And also because he actually lived it. He's seen them live and direct. I have to go by some, history channels or classic sports to see certain things, but he got to see them live, and I want to pick his brain and figure out why these people were great.
Well, I wasn't around when Jack Johnson was fighting.
No.
But I respected him as the best for one reason. They didn't have limits on how long they could fight. They sometimes fought for hours.
Yes.
And Jack Johnson was champion from 1908 to 1915.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a long time. And my second person was Joe Louis. The Bronx Bomber was the baddest thing, they said, in the ropes.
Yes.
From 1937 to 1949.
Yes.
And then I went with Rocky Marciano.
Okay.
From 1952 to 1956. And then after that, it was all Muhammad Ali. And after Ali, I went with Foreman, because every time he hit somebody, he knocked them either through the ring or through the rope.
Is it true that they had to get rid of a couple of heavy bags because he
broke the heavy bags?
Broke the heavy bags.
Oh yeah,
okay.
That's very true.
Okay.
And then I went with Mike Tyson,
Iron Mike,
Jake LaMotta,
the Bronx Bull.
Sugar Ray Robinson was probably the baddest pound for pound fighter of all time, in my view.
Yes,
that's my view. Then Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. And folks, if you never heard of Wilfred Benitez, let me tell you something. Was he the one that was married to Sugar Ray's sister, or Sugar Ray?
Supposedly or allegedly, they dated each other. Okay. I don't know if there was any marriage or anything involved with that. I know that it was allegedly that he did.
Okay.
That they messed with each other.
Well, I know one thing. When he got in the ring, it was no family involved because that boy was terrible, man. No. He had 3 different weight classes at one time, the youngest to ever do it.
Yes.
Okay, Tommy Hearns. I'll go with Tommy.
Yes.
Roberto Duran. I said Wilfred Benitez, Marvin Hagler, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, but the truth is Terrence Bud Crawford. And if we could just talk for 1 minute.
Yes, we can.
Let me just say this. The only thing that was missing in that fight last Saturday night was Canelo telling the ref, no mas. Because he literally was frustrated. He could not figure out how to fight He just couldn't figure it out.
I think we all seen it as fans, that for the first time, and then we watched Canelo fight for a long time.
Right.
He truly was frustrated. When you put your hands down,
right,
and you look like you're turning away from an opponent, no. That's the worst thing you do. That's how flustered Bud had him.
He was flustered.
Yes.
I mean, like you said, we've watched Canelo for a long time.
Correct.
Canelo was strong.
Yes.
Canelo was knocking people out, backing up.
And yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. Bud Crawford put something on him.
He sure did.
I don't think he wants to ever see him again.
No. And I could honestly say that if both of them decided to retire tomorrow, you hear me? To all our listeners and viewers, if they decided to both of them retire tomorrow, thank you, gentlemen, for giving us some unbelievable boxing. And you guys are hellified talent.
Yes.
And we wish y'all well.
Yes. There's a guy that I don't know how young your audience is, but there's a guy that I used to watch years ago when I was a young boy. Matter of fact, I saw him fight Muhammad Ali live at Madison Square Garden in 1970, and his name is Oscar Ringo Benavides.
Benavides, okay.
He had the best left hook ever in boxing.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is Muhammad Ali said that man hit him harder than anybody.
Yeah.
And they said when he hit you, the air and everything in your body came out of you.
Yes.
Because he hit hard.
I believe Joe Frazier also mentioned that about him, that he was a competitive fighter, and which is great that you brought that up, Pop, because I've heard stories about Benavidez, and he wasn't just a pushover.
No.
He came to fight.
He came to fight.
Back in them days, a lot of the fighters fought 3 or 4 times a year, so we have to be clear about that. To all of you,
15 rounds.
Yes, 15 rounds. So it's pure punishment what they put their bodies through.
Right.
So everybody needs to understand that boxing this is why we say that, when you have the 4 kings, you had the 4 kings in the heavyweight division. You had the 4 kings in the lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight division. They fought 15 grueling rounds if they made it.
Mm.
So we pay homage and respect to that era because that era was real. And I respect my pops, his list of boxing greats, and I just think that's all around great, man.
I wanted to say one thing, since Seth, I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The American League MVP is going to be his name is Aaron Judge, and not just because of home runs. I want you even like the young man you're talking about has breaking records as a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
hitting all those home runs.
Yep.
Yes,
but look at the runs batted in.
Yeah,
look at. He could win the triple. He could win. Judge could win the whole thing.
Yes,
the Triple Crown.
Yes.
So I'm here to tell you, it's more than hitting home runs.
That's right.
Right. And then y'all ain't looking at how many bases he stole.
How many did Judge have this year?
Let's see. We're gonna check it out real quick. Let's go to the tape here.
Judge is he just like a big horse. He's a big guy. He's
12 stolen
12 at his
his size.
What is he like 6'8"?
Come on, man.
6'7", 285.
That's a big boy.
He's gonna win it. I'm telling you guys, he's gonna win it.
Well,
I want to thank you guys for having me because listen, this is a dream come true that I could share a screen with my son. Even though he wears something that I don't understand, but it's either he goes through the Bronx to go to Queens, or he's gonna put on this thing here. But it's okay because we just heard who just entered the stadium.
Oh my goodness! He finally cut his hair. All right.
Yes.
Showtime Mahomes finally cut his hair. To all the Chief fans, about damn time. But we're gonna find out around 8:15 tonight on NBC.
Yes.
Right. Shout out to NBC for hosting the Sunday Night Football primetime game, and we're gonna really look forward to seeing that, and we're gonna enjoy it.
And next week when the podcast comes on and you hear somebody yelling from afar, you know who it is. All right.
Thank you so much, Pop.
All right.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. We're gonna slide this back over here. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Great segment with Pop in the house.
Yes, sir.
He will join us, and thank you for the hospitality as well. We're on location today, so shout out to him. Great boxing segment today. Can't knock his greats. They're all great. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Can't knock his greats at all. So what a great list. Couple guys like Bonavina and Jake LaMotta and a few other guys he had on his list that were tremendous, that flew under the radar for a lot of people, which is great to hear. So great boxing segment today. Anything to add in the boxing world? Or no?
We'll also, just real fast, we want to give a congratulatory to the WWE. Cody Rhodes, congratulations on your.
Hold on, before I cut you off, forgive me to cut you off. It's he's shouting out WrestlePalooza. It's the first ever WWE event with ESPN as their provider, their carrier, their streamer.
Yes.
It's a whole new generation now. A whole new era has begun between the WWE and ESPN, and it was called WrestlePalooza. And I'm sorry to go ahead, brother. Continue. Tell them who won the matches.
I just had Cody Rhodes. I have Brock Lesnar defeated John Cena. Stephanie McMahon, the daughter of iconic Vince McMahon, and I have to say he's iconic no matter how you feel about him. Vince McMahon changed the whole landscape of entertainment in sports, especially with wrestling. And
what about the XFL? No.
Good one. That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
No, but he did a lot. Yes.
Yes, and we want to give a shout out to his daughter.
Mhm.
She definitely has done a lot behind the scenes that you guys have not seen, and just the fact that she also was a wrestler. So Stephanie McMahon he definitely Vince. Shout out to your daughter because you definitely had a gym right there.
Yeah, well deserved for Stephanie.
She's
McMahon.
going into the WWE Hall of Fame next year.
Well deserved for Stephanie. She's part of our youth, of course, on TV.
Yes,
and since then behind the scenes, of course, and she did a lot for women's wrestling, especially put them on the map, helped them evolve in the truest sense. Ione says John Cena's still active. Yes, Cena is on his retirement tour right now. He only has about 3 or 4 dates left, and Brock Lesnar, the Beast, just basically destroyed him in like 9 minutes. I think it was. He destroyed him. He took the ref out. He took everybody out. Brock Lesnar's looking as big as he's ever looked.
It must have been them jean shorts. That's probably what it was.
The jorts.
Because everybody keeps wearing them things tight. You gotta give yourself some room.
Yep. Yes, like you mentioned, Cody beat Drew McIntyre to retain the title. And shout out to Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer, the first Latin American woman to ever hold the women's world championship. She beat the great Io Sky last night at the same event. So the belt goes to Stephanie La Primera, they call her. She's of Chilean background, I believe. She's from Chile. You want to call it No? So that is pretty much the WWE WrestlePalooza wrap up. What else can we talk about in that sense? I mean, listen, they're making money hand over fist. They had a great event. A lot of people said it was tough to find on their ESPN carriers. I think if you have ESPN Unlimited, you can get it there. So we'll go from there. We're going to go to our boy Noel. No's in the house. He's going to give us his take on the wrestling. Go ahead, No. Talk to him, bud.
No, you there?
Yeah.
All right. So we got you on air on the Village Legends podcast. So what information you want to talk about with wrestling? No.
The first match was Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. I think it was.
Yep.
And then John, and then Paul Heyman, and then when Brock came in the ring, the person was announcing, and Paul Heyman came out of nowhere and just reunited with Brock.
That's right.
Okay.
And then the match started, and then everything was crazy. But John lost because see, Brock returned on SummerSlam, so now, and he had to get his first win because he just got back, and that was Cena's last main event, I think.
Okay.
And so, but they were going crazy. Brock hit an F5, Cena hit an attitude adjustment, and yeah. And another match was the Usos versus
taking on the Bronze. That's right.
The Bronze division.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw the Usos entrance, they brought back their old entrance.
That's right.
And it was crazy. I didn't think they were gonna do that. I personally didn't see all of the matches because it was on ESPN, but it was on ESPN Unlimited. And I didn't have that.
No.
Yeah.
Look, real quick, is the F5 the best finishing move in wrestling?
Technically, because Brock Lesnar, it was a match between Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston, and
that was messed up, wasn't it? No, he beat him in 9 seconds. That was messed up, wasn't it?
Well, The Rock beat Eric Rowan in 9 seconds.
Okay.
For the WWE Championship, the first Kofi charged, and then he should have done that because he should have done that, and then Brock just hit him with the F5, and then Cain Velasquez came out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
And then beat the heck out of Braun.
No's a wrestling historian,
Well-
ladies and gentlemen.
Well, my nephew, I love you, and as we will do this again, we will definitely have you on the show because we keep getting your requests. So you got to keep doing more homework and doing your studies because we want you on the show more, and more of the viewers are asking and requesting you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence on the show, and we love you. All right.
I love you too.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta drop one thing.
Yeah.
Yeet.
He said, yeet. Good job, buddy.
All right, no.
Thank you for having 3 generations on your show.
Oh, man, that's fantastic. Pop just said, thanks for having 3 generations of the C Flash family on the show. That's
Yes.
fantastic. We'd
Yes.
love to have you guys anytime. Our show is your show, guys. Couple quick tidbits before we head out of here, guys. The UFC is putting on an event. Conor McGregor is going to fight Michael Chandler at the White House.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
People will be watching, and we'll talk about it. Whatever. Let's see. Lionel Messi re-signs with Inter Miami, multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract. He's staying on U.S. soil for a little bit longer, and he celebrated by scoring 2 goals and a beautiful assist. So shout out to Messi for that. What else we got? Anything else in the hopper? Rest in peace, Robert Redford, the actor, passed away this week.
Yes.
He's in one of my favorite baseball movies of all time.
Yes.
If you guys have never seen The Natural,
Yes.
go out and watch it. It stands the test of time.
Great movie.
Robert Redford was a beast in front of the camera and behind. Shout out to him and his family. And happy birthdays in sports today. Rick Mahorn, the great defender for the Pistons.
Okay.
And Big Cecil Fielder celebrates a birthday as well today. So shout out to them. Guys, thanks for hanging for the epic episode 20. We were on location from Pop's crib, and it was fantastic. Shout out to the 3 generations who helped us out today. C Flash, take us out as only you can, my brother.
Another great episode, a classic, and an accomplishment for us to hit 20. Again, all love. Thank you, everyone that tuned in. And as always, have a blessed week and think sports.
Peace.
Chicago beating Dallas 31-14.